Hi guys, I hope that you're doing great. I'm coming here to you because I woke up not long ago, taking a little bit of sun, and just decided to put on some sunglasses so that I look better for you. Listen, don't mind the mess behind me. I've been some cleaning, but I was just having a conversation with my friend, and we're talking about investing in ourselves. And you know what I realized, and this I realized it about myself, so I shared it with her because she was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait to make X amount of money and then I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I'm gonna invest in this thing to invest in myself. And I was like, well, girl, the leap of faith is you taking the time. It requires a loss of control. And if you're waiting for everything to make sense for you to take this leap of faith, then it's not a leap of faith. You're just taking action on something that you feel secured about, because then you don't have any other things. Because we're talking, about some, realistic things like some debt that we have to pay, and investing in ourselves, in our dreams, so that we can do better, right? And so that we can have some guidance and to have a coach. And I was like, you know what, girl? Like, just find a way. And this is something that often I would be told by coaches as well that want to sell their program. I didn't even buy a program yet, but this is the type of reasoning that I feel like I've been having in the last few days, where I'm like, well, find a way. If you know that this is going to help you to make more money, the cost of you not making this investment right now is so much greater, and your return on investment of you making this investment is so much greater than the amount of money that you're going to spend on this course. So what do I mean by that? The cost of not investing on yourself. So let's say that you invest on this course, and after you invest on this course, you're making, and I'm going to make it simple numbers, you can adjust it to your situation, but let's say that this course helps you make $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month. So that, and it takes you 3 or 6 months for you to make this decision. That's $6,000 to $12,000 that you're leaving on the table because you didn't make that $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 investment now. So this is the type of reasoning that I've been having. I'm like, how much money am I leaving on the table? Like, how much is this actually costing me? And it's not just money. Like, being in that situation when you know that you can make more than what you're making is costing you peace, is costing you happiness, it's causing you stress. So it's costing you like time. It's just there's so much waste in the time spent between making the decision to invest in yourself and actually investing in yourself. And then when you do invest in yourself, like, you have to learn what you're gonna learn, and then you have to apply it, and that takes time as well. So I'm like, I wish I would have invested in myself before, because now there's hundreds of thousands of dollars that I just left on the table, thinking about it, waiting for the good time, and for me to take that leap of faith, when in reality it's not faith, because that means that I already have the control. I already paid off my debt. I already have money saved up enough that I can spend $3,000 on myself. So really, my advice to her, which, don't listen, this is not for everybody, okay? It's not, everybody's not gonna, this is not gonna make sense to everybody, and that's okay. And it's maybe not, gonna sound very smart in the eyes of many people, and it's true, but sometimes it's not about what other people think, but about what you know, that if you make this investment in yourself, is gonna better your life, that if you make this investment in yourself, you're gonna be making so much more money. So sometimes it's about, hey, let me find who can lend me this money. Let me find, like, let me put on my credit card, like, let me get a loan, like, who can lend me this money for me to invest in myself, because I know that it's going to transform my life. And if you're really that confident, and I only recommend for people who are really ready for the step to do this, because if you're not, then you're gonna say that the course is the problem, you're gonna say that the person is the problem, when in reality you're the problem, because you didn't put the time and the effort for you to be able to get that money back from what you're learning. And of course, I recommend that you study the person that you're wanting to invest in, and that you see like what type of results the people that are having, like if you're on their social media page, like make sure that they're actually getting views, that they're having real audience as well, and that even with whatever free advice that they're giving you is helping you already. And it's true that sometimes they can give you some free stuff for you to get an idea, but they're never going to give you everything. Obviously, you're going to have times that you're still going to feel blocked. And if they would give you everything, they wouldn't charge for this course. So I really believe that it's okay to use the things that they're giving you for free. And there's so many free things that are out there already. But even if with all of the free things that are out there already, you're still going to have times that you're going to need somebody to guide you, and you're going to need coaching. And this is what you're going to be paying for you to be able, whenever you have those blockages, which are still going to happen, you're going to be able to push through. You're going to be able to have advice, somebody to help you unblock, to break those mental walls, and to really help you to raise your level of energy, raise your horizons in your mind, even raise your, financial thermometer when you're going to be charging people, like $1,000 for your services, where you used to charge them $275. You're really going to be like, yeah, but that's what it's worth, because you're adding so much more value, and you're having so much more confidence in yourself, and you're attracting those type of clients as well. So this was just a little rant that I had regarding that. And the purpose of this was to remind you that faith requires a lack of control. And if you're having all of the control in the world for you to take action, then that's not faith. That's just you taking action on something. Faith requires for you to not know what's coming, but to still take the leap, to still jump, and to trust that you're going to be supported by God, and that this decision that you're taking is backed by Him. And of course, pray about it. Of course, take your time to think about it. But I wouldn't say to wait on it or to sleep on it while you fix everything else, because the whole purpose of this is for it to help you get to the next step sooner. And the longer that you wait, the more money that you're leaving on the table that you could have made by now. So let me know what you think about this. And I hope that this helps you make the decision that you've been waiting to make. I'm not selling anybody's program, but hey, if you want to hire me for me to sell for you, you already got my contact info.